Alright, so I know I said that the last video I posted was supposed to be my last one on the channel. But I actually realized I didn't tell you guys why I stopped making videos in the first place. Um, I stopped with the backyard wrestling videos mostly because I've completely transitioned into pro wrestling at that point. Um, but I actually realized this when I was watching the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball is on right now, and there was this song. I don't know who the guy is. I know the song. I can't remember the name of the song. Apparently, the name of the song is the National Suicide Prevention Hotlines number, and um, it completely reminded me of this. So it's a little bit of a upsetting story, I guess. Especially since you guys only know me as a wrestler and you guys only know me from YouTube. But my personal life is way different. Obviously, I have 4 kids, two stepsons, two of my own, um, and a beautiful, like, wonderful fiance of mine. Um, uh, but in, I'm not sure if you guys seen him in any videos, but my dad was um, a big part of my life. Um, he did not like wrestling at all, but he came watched me wrestle for me. He didn't do it for any other reason. So, me and my dad were really close. My parents got divorced in 2011, um, and um, he when he heard about my mom wanting the divorce, he reacted in a way. Um, but after he did said thing, he was left with one kidney and permanent heart problems. Didn't stop him from coming out here. Like, he moved to Michigan City, came out South Bend to see me and my brother and my sisters all the time. Um, Even on my 21st birthday, he took me out. We went out from 10 a.m. till like 2 in the morning. Um, but let me see, I turned 21 in 2014. So the rest of the year was nice. Like, he did okay, and then um 2015 comes around, and he would be in the hospital almost weekly, at least monthly. Um, he wouldn't tell us at all because his pride was way too high. But we would know. We'd keep up with him. You can just tell he was trying to hide it, or his girlfriend would tell us. Um, Let me see. I saw him again in September. We'd go out to the casino in Michigan City all the time, so he'd come out there and see us. Um, he was going to come out on my birthday, September 13th. Um, he never did. Uh, Said his car broke down. I called him. I got it out of him. He was actually at the hospital. Um, he had to be on dialysis a lot. Um, and I was on the brink of giving him one of my kidneys and retiring from pro wrestling, so I can give that to him. But I remember being at work on September 22nd, a week later, and um, I got a call from my girlfriend, Mandy, saying, we need to go to Michigan City. We're all going to ride together, us two, my sister and my brother and my mom. And we drove out to Michigan City. Uh, to go see him because he coded a lot. Was put on life support, which we all knew he did not want to be on. Um, by the time we got out there, we were accepting what was going to happen, and we got to the hospital, and my dad's girlfriend came out and saw us upset, um, and you can tell she's been crying, and told us that my dad passed. Uh, um, it was probably the hardest day of my life. And after that, I got into a really dark place. Um, I attempted suicide on more than one occasion. I had to be put in some in inpatient care and suicide watch. If it wasn't for Mandy and the kids, I probably would have made it because I was in a really dark spot. And if I didn't have wrestling either, wrestling, Mandy, and the kids are what saved me. I was still in the Army at that point. Ended up getting discharged earlier this year. They have kept me in for a year and a half under a profile. I couldn't ship out or do anything because I was taking medication. But things have been really good lately. But I just figured you guys ought to know. I have a lot of people that have seen my videos and watched my channel. Even though this isn't a wrestling video, I figure you guys ought to know why I was not on and why I wasn't active on here. But also, videos might not be up for a little while. I might not film anything until the 30th of this month. Because in 2 days we have a funeral for a good friend of ours, Marcus Little. Was a really good friend of the family. He was a kid when I first started wrestling, and they're friends at church, greatest people that you could ever meet, and depression, I guess, took the best of him, and so he's no longer with us. He was 19, or almost, no, he was 19. So just want you guys, after hearing that song and looking at some of the reactions of the people in the crowd and listening to what the guy had to say, if anyone knows his name, please let me know, because I don't. Call the suicide hotline. And if you guys need anything, in that deep of a spot that you're in, call this hotline. Get help, because it's really cheesy to say that get help, advice from a song. I'm completely anti getting advice from a song. But you made a good point. There's a suicide hotline number. Call it if you ever get into that deep of a spot. Get a therapist, and do what you can. Because if I succeeded any of those times, I wouldn't have seen my oldest grow up. He's 3 now. I never would have had this little guy. Um, so life is way too good to end it on your own. When your times come, it'll come. But yeah, I thank you guys for bugging me to make more videos. But again, check out my new channel, the Jaden Quick channel. I'll be having videos up there. So yeah, thank you guys for your time. Check out the channel. Thanks.